And it's Transformation Tuesday, and you're looking at a before photo of Kathy Winneman, who needed to lose weight, or her doctor is going to start on her blood pressure medicine. Now, like a lot of people right now, Kathy had seen all the noise around weight loss medications and quick fixes, but what she found instead was something much simpler and ultimately life-changing. So here she is now, down 60 pounds. Kathy, you look incredible. Please have a seat. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I would love first, Kathy, just to start out, what you had tried in the past and your frustrations that then led you to Charles.
Over the course of my life, I think I've tried just about every program there was. You know, Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem. I had a coach, a trainer, and I could lose the weight, but then it would always just come back, which was just so frustrating. So. At this time, when my doctor wanted to put me on medicine, I decided I was going to go a different path, lose the weight. A friend of mine had worked with Charles in the past, so I contacted him, and here we are.
And here we are. And of course, we mentioned it a little bit in the intro. There's a lot of buzz around different methods of weight loss. What made you decide not to go with medications and go with Charles?
Well, I don't like medication anyway, just in general, and it seemed silly to me to take a medicine to lose weight so that I wouldn't have to take a medicine for my blood pressure.
You didn't want to be dependent on it.
I really just in general don't want to have to go that path. I'd rather just do it, have my own body be able to do it on its own.
Right.
So, so I just decided to take this path instead of the medicine.
What was it then about Charles that worked for you? Because you mentioned all those other things you had tried.
So I think with Charles, there's two things. Well, I think all of the weight loss programs have the same basic: eat this food and you'll be fine.
Exercise.
You know, and but the sustainability is the thing for me. So I think the two things that I get from Charles are kind of an accountability. You know, even when you're out with your friends or you come home from a stressful day. Just be in the moment and not just start eating because you're happy or upset, you know? So that's a big awareness for me. And then the other thing is, I think, the self-care. So I think Charles is very much a promoter of doing things that make you feel good about yourself. And I think once you start doing that, it gets easier and you feel good about doing it. You want to do it more.
You build momentum.
And that shows how sustainable it is. So Charles, for people that they might think they need something drastic, what is it that you would want them to know to actually understand what really determines whether they'll lose the weight and keep it off?
Well, the biggest question that I want people to think about is, and with so many people, I think it's like 1 in 8 Americans now are on a weight loss drug. That's huge, right? And people see results, but most of us that have a problem like Kathy had, or I once had, weighing 360 pounds, isn't our appetite is out of control. And medication can certainly suppress your appetite, but it doesn't deal with the patterns that get us to the place where we have a problem in the first place. So the work that I do with people is helping them unhook from using food reactively and emotionally. And the question you got to ask yourself is, what happens after you lose the weight? Kathy said something really important, and that is the sustainability. It's having an approach to be able to deal with the feelings that you might have been running to the refrigerator to try to contend with, that's not going to cost you the way food does. I make a joke with clients often saying that you should put a sign on your fridge that says, what you're looking for isn't here. Because so many of us go to the refrigerator not knowing that we're not really physically hungry. We're looking for some sense of connection, something that's going to give us an overall sense of well-being. And what I found in 22 years of coaching is really it's about establishing a better relationship with yourself. When you have a better relationship with yourself, everything gets easier. So I tell people what to do with food, what to do with exercise, but the missing link is how to change your psychology. So not only do you lose the weight, but you keep it off, because they say 30 to 50% of people stop a weight loss drug in year 1. And the rebound from that is 4 to 5 times faster than people who lose weight the way that Kathy or my clients
and Kathy, you just look incredible, down 60 pounds. There's a reason for it. Thank you both so much for joining us today. Now, Charles, he's helped thousands of people reach their weight loss goals, and he can help you too. You can schedule your free consultation today at charlesdangelo.com.